What is the scariest encounter with another human you have ever experienced? I was at a sleepover in my friend and I decided to visit the forest of the school grounds. There were rumors of a great Playboy collection there, hence our visit. While there my friend stepped off to the side to have a pee. A few seconds later he comes rushing back and says run. I didn't know what his deal was, but as a kid in the forest with only the light of the moon, I figured asking questions was a secondary option to being left alone there. We ran until we couldn't run anymore. Finally my friend explained that there was some weirdo looking at him pee. He said that the guy was rubbing one out. Being kids with a history of pranks, I thought he was messing with me. Then I looked back and saw the guy a long way back but moving in our direction. We kept running towards my friend's place and he kept following. When we got back we thought we lost him. We snuck back inside and turned off all of the lights in the basement. We laid there silently and terrified. About 10 minutes later we see something move by the window. We knew someone was out there. We stayed completely still and quiet. A minute later we hear a noise coming from a room in the basement. We both lost it and started yelling for my friend's dad. He came running down the stairs and we were yelling that someone is in that room. His dad flung open the door and the window was open and there were fresh marks on the wall from someone climbing in or out. For some reason he didn't call the police. He decided to stay downstairs with us for the night. I didn't really sleep and in the morning my friend's dad made me walk home with him. A few blocks away and there were a bunch of police. As we walked by, one of the cops stopped us and asked if we saw anything suspicious last night. We told him the story, which kicked off further questioning. It turns out that a kid went missing from his room right around the same time that we got chased home. They found the guy a few days later and he had taken his own life. He had also abducted a boy. They never found the boy he abducted. We had a lot of trouble with that. My friend's dad felt guilty for not calling the police. He became addicted to sleeping pills. My friend was traumatized with just how close he came to being grabbed in the forest. He turned to drugs and eventually took his own life. I went through therapy for a while and still have occasional night terrors from that night, even though it happened almost 30 years ago.